Hey guys, welcome back to the message recap portion of the message recap podcast. We're jumping in, picking up at the end of our Mountains and Valleys series. As always, what we're going to give you is very practical steps. I'm going to give you 5 today. So if you're taking notes, 5 practical ways to build a better faith and a legacy of faith for you, for your family, for the future. And so, as we always say, that all of this is practical steps. This is in addition to the things that you should be doing as a Christian anyway. So reading your Bible, finding times for worship and prayer. All those are, we always say those are a given. So these are 5 things you can do to start building a legacy of faith. We want you to remember that God doesn't call us to survive with small faith, but to live a story that inspires others to believe. And so your faith is meant to move. Your faith is meant to multiply. And your faith is, honestly, it's made to outlive you. And so we want to talk about that. The first thing you can do if you're going to live with a legacy of faith is burn the plow. We talked about last Sunday how Elisha had to break up the plow and kill his oxen. And, it's time for some of you that you leave what's comfortable. Burn the plow. Leave what's comfortable. Let's get into a new season of living for you, for your family, for what's God's getting ready to do. So like Elisha, faith begins when you walk away from safe. And identify one area. So this is something I want you to do. Identify one area where comfort is keeping you from pursuing a bigger legacy of faith. So where is it that you're comfortable that maybe God's calling you out of? So take an action step forward. Maybe ask yourself, what plow do I need to burn so my faith can grow? And so I want to encourage you to really think about that, burning the plow and going past your comfort. The second thing is say a fresh yes to your calling. So commit with a fresh yes to your calling. We talked about it Sunday. You are called. There's a calling on your life. So every legacy begins with a single yes, which is what we talked about on Sunday. Revisit what God has already called you to, whether it's your family, your ministry, character, discipleship. Maybe it's leading a group, joining a team, coming to open house. Maybe you joined a team 2 years ago and you just kind of trickled out and you haven't really got re-engaged. Man, let's get recommitted with another yes and say yes again with, like we said, a renewed commitment. Small acts of obedience, write big stories of faith. Number 3, step into the arena. On Sunday, we read the man in the arena quote. Matter of fact, we're in my office. There's a poster behind me. You can't see it, but a massive poster behind me. It's the quote, the man in the arena. And we read it, talking about it's not the critic who counts. It's not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles. And at the very end of the quote, it says that to take a big risk so that your place will never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. We at the end of the day, I may fail, but what I won't do is live a life that didn't try. And I want to encourage you to step into the arena. Faith doesn't grow from the sidelines, my friends. So do something this week that stretches your trust. Serve, give, share your faith, start a conversation you've been avoiding to create boundaries or to share the gospel. But listen, don't wait for certainty, act with courage. I'm going to say it again. Don't wait for certainty, act with courage. Growth happens in the arena, not in the audience. And so, man, get engaged. Number 4, build faith through community. At the end of the day, surround yourself with people that stir your faith, not shrink it. And so, if you're surrounded by people who are complacent, you're going to be complacent. I don't remember who said the quote first, but they said, if you surround yourself with 4 losers, you will be the 5th. And if you surround yourself with 4 winners, you will be the 5th. And so I want to encourage you, build your faith through community. So whether that's in your church, in your small group, your prayer circle, legacy of faith is never built in isolation. Number 5, give you this, and that is record and recount God's miracles. That's one of the things we ended with on Sunday. It's like, hey, let's get better about recording, meaning literally writing them down in a journal, whatever that looks like for you. I think nowadays, like TikTok has essentially become a modern day digital journal for some people. So maybe you're going to record them digitally and post them out there for the world to see. Whatever it may look like for you, I just want to encourage you to say yes to it. So start a faith journal in some shape, form, or fashion, whether that's digital or tangible or writing or whatever. Write down answered prayers, moments of provision, stories of God's faithfulness, and tell those stories often to your kids, friends, teammates, coworkers, neighbors. Remember, faith multiplies through remembrance. So what you record today becomes someone else's testimony tomorrow. So quick recap. Number 1, burn the plow. Get out of your comfort zone. Number 2, say a fresh yes to your calling. Number 3, step into the arena and out of the audience. Number 4, build faith through community. And number 5, record and recount God's miracles. Because remember, a better faith doesn't just believe. It moves, it multiplies, and it leaves something behind. That's what you want for you and your family. Hey guys, this Sunday is Vision Sunday. I hope all of you are planning on being there. We have huge news we're going to be announcing to you guys about what we've been able to do as a church this past year and what's coming for 2026. You don't want to miss it. I look forward to seeing you there.